Hey, Shabbat Shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. Thank you again for joining me today. Well, today I want to do a book review, and this is a flash from the past. I know a lot of people, the older people my age and everything, would know about this. This book is called The Passion of Christ. And this was a Mel Gibson movie back in 2004. It was like one of the independent best sellers. I think it's still the top independent bestseller as far as making the money and everything. But anyways, this book here, The Passion of Christ in Scripture and History by Dr. Sam, of course, which I always talk about. I love his books. I don't agree with everything he says, but that's, that's about how it is with him. But anyways, I forgot about this book. I've had this book since, I don't know, it was 2005 maybe, because this book come out in 2004. Weird. It's weird because Mel Gibson's movie come out in 2004, February or something like that. And this come out, real quick. It's kind of talking about pros and cons, debunking certain things about the movie, even though the movie, a lot of people loved it and people started converting to Christianity, going to church, things like that. But anyways, this book is 208 pages long. This is like footnotes right here. But it's very interesting. It's very interesting. Like I said, I got this from actually this is back, like I said, 2004 or five when I got it, and it was from the Biblical Perspectives website, or not website, but I used to have to mail stuff in, money orders, stuff like that to get these books. I think I got all of his books that I know of. And I've posted a few online here, and you feel free to check them out if you're a Seventh-day Adventist, because that's what he was. He's a professor, and he was accredited. He went to the Vatican. He went to Vatican to study. He was the first one in like 400 years to actually go in there as a non-Catholic and study, and he come out with his master work from Sabbath to Sunday. Check that book out. But anyways, yeah, he gets into a lot of stuff here about, Mel Gibson. Let me look at a table of contents. Here's the introduction. Objectives of the book, overview of the book, method and style, acknowledgments, endnotes. All right, that's that. Chapter 1, the history of the Passion Plays, which, if you know what the Passion Plays are, like in Germany and Europe, Passion Plays every year portrayed, the crucifixion and death and stuff like that. But there's what some people would call anti-Semitic overtures in it, whatever. Anyways, history of the Passion Plays, questions raised by the Passion. Gibson adheres to the traditional Passion Plays. The objective of this chapter, origin and development of the devotion of Christ's Passion. The origin of the Passion Plays, which, like I said, gets to Europe, Germany, decades back, or centuries back, Christ's brutal suffering to satisfy divine justice, the prominent role of Mary, the hostility of the Jews towards Christ, and then conclusion in notes. But I don't want to read them all to you, but then you got chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. But anyways, this book, yeah, get this book, because also inside it tells you what Mel Gibson's, some of his motivations and inspiration and what he took from this when making this movie. And this is chapter 3 here. which is kind of, I mean, it's self-telling. It's called, if I get this woman's name wrong, please, it's it's not, no intentional. I didn't mean to do this. An introduction into Anne Catherine Emmerich, Emmerich. Is it Emmerich? You know, some people are touchy. We got the English language where, you know, you think it's something, but then somebody comes up and says something else, like, you know, the movie Joe Dirt with David Spade. Joe, you know, you go up and say Joe Dirt. He's like, I'm not Joe Dirt, I'm Joe Dirte. But it's the same thing. English. English is the weirdest language and whatever to study. But anyways, I'll get to this. I'm going to read this in another video about her because Dr. Sam here, he does it eloquently. You know, he does it good. I mean, and I want to read this in another thing, so you stay tuned about that. But like I said, get this book. I know it's going to be on Amazon, eBay, other bookstores because he sold a lot of them. And even like I said, even though I don't agree with all of his stuff because he's a Seventh-day Adventist, but he's still a wise man and he has some great points on many, many things. Like I said, I think I got almost all of his books. I think I do, and I don't agree with a lot of them. But hey, you know, I made videos like book reviews with him in it, and Sabbath to Sunday, and a couple others. And I did a biography on him, so check out his biography because he is a very interesting man, and he needs to be remembered for his endeavors. But anyways, that's all I got to say right now. Thank you very much for joining me. Hey, until we meet again, brothers and sisters, peace out and shalom.